To the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater to the air. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Bridgewater. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. This set it down starts with an option right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing his Dobbs. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Dobbs now. Escapes the pocket. This is brought in at the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's Dobbs. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And now the Browns lining up for two. He's throwing for it. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Thielen's got it, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Bridgewater to throw it. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it, drug the feet. That's a catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 47. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dobbs. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Hits him on the in route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. To the air, Dobbs. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he could have a free play here. Gets this to Johnson. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns lead 15-0 in this first quarter. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And we will not get another play. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They're going play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away.
They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
To throw, here's Bridgewater. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Dawes. Connects with Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's on the move. Now the ball is out. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it back right. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to level. 15 all now. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dobbs. Connection made to Coleman. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys, keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Touchdown, Minnesota! Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Jackson now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's completed right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Here's Dobbs. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, my. Oh, and set, 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 23. That one's caught along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Bridgewater looking to throw. Buys time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down around the 34. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Bridgewater to the air. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. To the air, Dobbs. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Jackson now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbs. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Has it downfield working the left. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Here's Dobbs now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And the Browns going for 2 once again. He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Second and 15. Throwing deep for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw, here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his right. Hits his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. So 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. New set of downs for him at the 38. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
So gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Bridgewater. That's caught for the 1st. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 2nd and 13. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You
know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Number 2 brings up second and goal.
Another chance for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Jackson now to return it. Return's looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Coleman with the grab. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Here's Dobbs. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns now within one score in the fourth. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Browns get it back to within 6.
Browns 30.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, second and 9. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut out left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he tried, but couldn't turn the corner. He's tackled at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. He's on the move. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back gets the handoff. Has a lane inside the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out, but the Vikings going the other way.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give it to him again. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Bridgewater to the air. It is caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Here's Bridgewater. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Got to hurry this to the line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the air, Dobbs. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Try and push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Dobbs. Connects with Johnson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first. From the red zone now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Running near the 10. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 40.